Ian, first of all, congratulations. It was a fantastic 2-1 win for your side today. You must be delighted.
I'm pleased for everyone connected with the football club. The players have gone and worked really, really hard, and today they've gone and got the rewards for it. Not just those that started the game, but those that came, had an impact off the bench, those that were on the bench didn't get on, and even those that obviously had to deal with the disappointment of not being in the match day starting 18, and it's that's how it's got to be. There's unity, there is, everyone wants to do well. If you do well as a group, then everyone reaps the rewards from it, and the fans played their part. They were magnificent today, and they drove the boys on to the final whistle.
You always tell me though, and you always tell everybody when you do interviews, that players have got to do that for supporters. Do you think the first 20 minutes set the agenda for the game because you were in their face, you were hassling them and you gave them no minute's peace at all?
It most definitely did, and if we didn't have that intensity at the start of the game, then it allows the opposition to go and get into a bit of a rhythm. And if you let someone like Inverness, who have done brilliantly this season, get into some sort of rhythm, then it's very difficult to then sort of change it and switch it around and reverse that. So we did. We had a game plan that we've gone through all week, and really pleased that we've gone and seen that through. And you know, there's a few hairy moments at the end, you know, and you can go and do it and still be organised with 10 men. Very, very harsh on Simon Ramsden getting sent off. I thought his first yellow card was a shocker of a decision, but you know, we've gone and worked with it. Everyone's gone and given everything. There couldn't have been any more given today.
Were you worried that your team's longevity, pressing that hard and working that hard, because it's such a shift to be able to do that for the full 90 minutes, and obviously you're right, you know, the net result is you're going to probably tire towards the end of the game.
Well, you are, but you know, the opposition are going to get tired as well. You know, if they're being harassed and pushed back, and they've got to push forward, and you know, we were organised. It's all right pressing and saying pressing, but you've got to press in an organised way, and we were. People knew their roles, people knew their responsibilities, people knew that if players were out of position, they could fill in for them and know exactly what was needed. And we had everything in abundance today, and it was you know, we managed the situation, managed the weather conditions, managed the pitch conditions, and you know, it was a good spectacle for everyone.
It was interesting that you started with two right up top, Lee Irwin and Scott McDonald. Does Scott McDonald's acquisition allow you to do that, because he's the type of player, you know, who causes defences all sorts of problems playing in that role? Well,
he is. I just felt we needed to have that little threat in behind the back four of Inverness, because they do play quite high, and they allow balls in behind. I'm not picking out any individuals there. Scott McDonald's played his part, and he's ran his socks off for the 70 odd minutes. But you know, someone like John Sutton has dealt with the disappointment of being left out, and that's not happened too often for him. He's come in, he's got that disappointment over with, and he's gone and put a shift in for whatever it was, 20 minutes, and he's made an impact for that second goal, as Lionel has. John Sutton's shouldered the responsibility of being up front all season, and now he's got a bit of help, along with Lee Irwin, along with Scott McDonald, along with Craig Moore, Bob McHugh coming back from injury, and it just makes a big difference that you know, you're not relying on just one person, and how they went and dealt with that. The impact from the bench was magnificent.
There were a couple of key moments in the game, and let's go through them all. There was one just before half time. It was a vital save by George Long. The Inverness player was through one-on-one, great arm out, saved it. That was a huge one for you, because had you played that so well in the first half and went in at half time behind, that would have been a real body blow.
It would have been. But on today's performance, I'd have had no hesitation in believing that we'd go and get it back. But it was at a crucial time, and that's what the goalkeeper's there for. A mistake from Josh, which was I think his only one during the game, and it would have been real cruel on the kid to have been punished for that. But you know, George did his job there. Somebody has gone and picked up the pieces that from a mistake, and that's how it's got to be. And it was like that from minute one to the end.
And you made an explosive start to the second half, got yourself in front, and it's a goal everybody will love watching again and again. A fantastic ball by Conor Grant, and then what a header by Louis Lang. Well,
again, we've got quality in wide areas, and Conor found himself on the left after a set piece that he'd taken and whipped in an unbelievable ball that's just asking to be attacked. And Louis took a gamble, took a risk, and met it. Couldn't have met it any better, could he? And got again a reward for an immense performance at the back.
And sorry I had to deviate away from incidents, but Louis Lang, we talked about him there, I thought he was fantastic. By a mile his best performance in Claret and Amber.
I think people are quick to judge players, and he's been one that's had to integrate himself with a group, get used to Scottish football. But I watched him a good few games at Notts County, getting used to League One level, and he went and did that easily, dealt with that, and today I think you saw the best of him. He'll get better. His partnership with Mick was strong. They attacked every ball. They got punished once for again, it was a great header from the boy at the back post. He seemed to hang for ages and say to generate that power. So there's areas again that we can still going to improve upon, and we're not getting above our stations here. That's one result. It's the start of many, hopefully, and we've just got to build on that.
You mentioned the goal there. Were you concerned that your team are dropping back, or do you concede that's a natural reaction given their league position?
Yeah, human nature. Go and defend what you've got. And but again, how resolute were we when we went and conceded that goal, to then go forward again? And that's the you try and instill that, but that comes from within. Players need to drag that from themselves, and they did. And it's there, and that you could see the confidence was coming back. You could see everyone wanting to do well, and again we talk about the impact from the bench out. It's so important. But Lionel, if he's not positive with that, he doesn't cut in on his right foot, and he doesn't take that pot shot from 20 yards, then you don't get your rewards. And pleased for him, because he's had a frustrating few weeks.
Is that the character we're going to have to show from now to the end of the season? That never say die spirit.
Yeah, most definitely. Again, you talk about setting benchmarks, and people will just judge us now on that benchmark that we've put there. We've had to dig in. We've had to answer some real testing questions from this week, about our character, and we've gone and done that. We can play better at times, but again, that comes with confidence, and that comes with momentum building, and we've done that today.
Any deflation at all when you come off and seen the other results?
You can only go and do what you're in control of. Control the controllables. We can only control our destiny, our results. We carry on doing that, then we haven't got to worry about anybody else. It's in our hands, and you're going to get weeks like that where everyone's gone and won. And for me, I'm just worried about what we're doing. And if we show more of that, then we'll be fine.
Congratulations, Ian.
Thank you.